we right now? We are at Runyon Canyon, overlooking sunny California, and I think it's like the middle of June. It's a really nice day outside, summertime. Trying to make sure we enjoy all that we have around us. And I often come to this place because I feel like I need to remind myself that there's a world outside of me that's like a lot bigger than myself and my problems and my own desires. And this is just kind of a nice way to look at that and just see like how many people are like truly surrounding me, you know. And I like it too, just because it's good, a little bit of exercise. It's nice to get the views and all that, which I enjoy. I like to do like physical exercise and also creative stuff too. I feel like this is like just inspires all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's like one of the few places that I feel like I can come and just like get away from everything and like really find some peace, which is nice. I would say that like I'm even like kind of close to this area because I moved here about 2 years ago. I've been in the same area since I moved here, and I feel like when I was visiting before I moved to Los Angeles, this was kind of an area that was familiar. So it's just interesting to sort of see like myself now at 26 versus myself at like 18 years old, and kind of how I've sort of transitioned, and I've had similar ideas and similar passions, but also a lot of new things and a lot of ways in which I've looked at myself that I didn't really consider when I was younger. And I feel like this is just kind of a place where I can come and reassess that, which is nice. But yeah. So what do you value the most as an artist and as a person? I would say a lot of things, but nothing really comes more to my mind than building bridges and kind of finding function with different things and seeing how that could work with one subject, but then also with another. And by that I mean like, how many purposes can you make one idea have? And you basically creating that has been the foundation of everything I've ever done, creatively or really as a person. I feel like the only way that my brain works is by like coming up with analogies for things and then sort of seeing like how these things connect in the real world and sort of approximating my knowledge from one subject to another, which I think has been very helpful. So really just taking what I've learned maybe from just working on stuff as Kent Danger and seeing how can that help carpool, or maybe how can that help other people that I collaborate with, and just trying to like help all of us like build our goals and our dreams, but doing it in a way that I'm not being too heavy-handed and adding too much of it, just like the sufficient amount that I think that it needs. And the older I get, I feel like I'm getting more of a handle on that. I feel like when I was young, I used to be like very like passionate, spontaneous, and I would sometimes allow that to like overtake like critical thinking or like strategy. But now I'm older, and I think that like I've kind of found a balance of making the moves that I know need to be made right then and there, but like doing it while conserving the proper energy and making sure I'm not like doing too much outside of myself that I wouldn't normally do, you know, taking chances without ruining the foundation. It's a delicate balance. So, what would you say is like your biggest challenge? I would definitely say it's like a blessing and curse kind of thing. So my biggest challenge is probably also what I would say is my greatest strength, which is multitasking. So I feel like I often find like a lot of fun in like working on a bunch of different projects, working on a bunch of different things with different people. And I'm in the balance of like doing that full, like as much as I can, and also doing my own thing. And I think just like creating the balance between the two is something that I learn like every single day. And I feel like the better and better I get at it, the like more rewarding everything becomes. because we all have something that I feel like we see as like art or like creativity or anything like that. And I feel like we all have the chance to help each other like realize these visions. So in any kind of way that I can help, like that's really what I try and like make most of my artistic experience about. It's just about like, how can I help myself tell my story and just like bring what it means to be Kent Danger, Jordan Pippins from Nowhere, USA, and bring that to like the world at large. But anybody else that I may work with, or maybe my band, it's just like, what's the story here and how can we take this and elevate this to the world? And most importantly, how can we do that in a way that's like going to show the references that we came up on? And yeah, just finding that delicate balance, multitasking without, you know, letting the foundation break away. So what's the story behind your guitar? This guitar has a long and complicated history. It's really funny because I feel like it just represents like all of my philosophies about art, all of my ideas and influences and kind of what I value. I recently graduated from college and I travel a lot. I always take a guitar with me. It's a non-negotiable. Anywhere I go, I have to have a guitar. I don't care where I'm going. So, everywhere from Africa to Europe, just locally around the United States, I always have to bring one with me. And I wanted to make sure that I had one that like I didn't really care about like beating up and kind of putting some wear and tear on, but still sounded like good and inspiring enough to like play and write songs on. So one day I went to just like a random guitar center in North Carolina, bought this mini Jazzmaster, put a new neck on it, and got some stickers, got some paint, and it started kind of going to town. And it's called Pangea Phase 3, really just because it's highly geographically inaccurate. The proportions are definitely off, but it's a mini guitar, so I had to make it work. I had to make everything fit as much as I could. So you'll see on the back of it like a lot of red dots, just some places that I may have visited and had some significance to. A place that I just really have had some fond memories since I bought this guitar. And my plan is to travel across the globe, having a dot in every spot, signifying that like, one, we've gotten to every single continent, but also that I play guitar in every single continent. Kind of just making the world my domain.